Okay, let's go. The best branded deck at my locals.
Best branded, I don't know about that, but I've been putting in some work with this deck. Do it
I mean,
the right way for you.
He's better than me.
This deck is 48, because I know people ask that a lot. 48.
48.
48. But wait
It's
till you see
trash.
how consistent it is. 3 Oliver. The best normal summon in the deck. Starter, you always want to see it. 3 Fawn of Elbaz. Some people cut this to 2. I think it's best at 3 because
I
it's
played
never
it at
bad
3,
to
yeah.
have it in your hand.
Alber's only good when your opponent hits you with an imperm, and then you only have the Ash in their hand for the brand of fusion.
Yeah. This sucks getting imperm. You imperm, you pass. But if you have this is always going to resolve.
Yep, and this is good when you have this too.
Exactly.
Because brand of fusion gets negated. All right, I'll just do my play anyway. So
Yeah, Brand of Fusion. Okay, let me summon this and just pop off anyways.
yeah, Albaz in hand. You know.
This card is broken. 3.
Yeah, he had explained that to me because I cut it from all my lists.
Yeah, it sends for cost, so you're always gonna send what you want anyways, and then it draws one, and nobody ashes that. So it always got me into what I needed when I did that.
Yep, you can place upstart.
It is literally upstart on crack. Mercury, it's in a gate. Springs Kit, I run this because it recycles the branded in red and whatever else. And at worst, if you can't see any more openers, you can put back a brick and just get the branded fusion, get your plays going.
I feel like this opens up for fusion dupe too, so you can banish your brand of fusion without having to worry about it because you can recycle one from your graveyard anyway.
Oh yeah, that hasn't come up yet.
Yeah,
But I didn't even think about that. So it probably has come up. I just didn't realize. Okay, this is a little bit controversial. I like Guiding Quem and the Ad Libitum because they both give you different lines of play. They're both cracked. I like this with the branded in red. I like this as like a follow-up after the branded.
yeah, I use this with branded in red too.
Yeah, this
You
card,
just banish it and you bring your shit back, and
yeah, you can bring back Mirror Jade. This allows you, like, if you have these two, you can abuse Mirror Jade like 3 times in one turn, which is kind of cracked. That's actually came up where I broke someone's board by using Mirror Jade 3 times.
yeah, I forgot to use. I've used this before, not with Mirror Jade though.
They were pissed. They got their broke board. Tragedy. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this one. Gimmick Puppet.
Yeah,
This card's toxic. It can go.
Sanctifier's gonna go probably.
It should not be legal. I don't really do it often actually though, because Brandon doesn't need to do it. I did it once last week, and the dude did it to me first, so he deserved it.
It's only fair if they go first.
Exactly. Dark Magician. I usually try to turbo that play out. Actually, this came up where I'll draw this, and then I'll have this, and I'll put this back and add Brand of Fusion and pop off that way. And ironically, I'll usually make a Dragoon with that play. Dogmatic of Maximus. Then I got the Bastille package. Best card in
These are goated for this deck.
Oh yeah, I want to put up the Bastille count to a Magnuma and maybe like a Druid's Worm too.
You know, I don't play Drew Swarm. I played one Drew Swarm in this deck because it was good to send it and get a send off.
Yeah. Magnemut's actually good with droplets too because you send droplets and you get the Magnemut too. That's it for the monsters. Spells.
Too bad he veered away from best deck. It's being played today.
Spells. Best card in the deck.
Sexy cards.
Shout outs to you for that one. 5 Cartesia, why not? This card actually helps break boards because there's times I'll Branded Fusion, they'll Ash it, and then I just Fusion Deployment out the Albaz and still get my play
5
out.
Cartesia, 6 Albaz right there.
Yep. This helps you play through Ash. I just actually started playing this last week, and it actually helped me a couple times. Pretty good.
I've read the card maybe once in my life.
This card, it didn't really come up for me, so I sided it out last week, and I still topped with it. But Super Poly.
Love that card. Hate it, but I love it.
It's a love-hate card for sure. One of the most broken cards in the deck. Branded opening, you can get out your. You can start your whole combo line, and you play around Droll. So if you
You mean
open-
most broken card in the deck?
most broken card in the deck. Okay, that's one of them. That's for sure. This is even more broken with another card. For consistency,
Foolish.
I'm on the Nadir package. If you couldn't already tell, this
Servant.
helps. This and this is guaranteed Gimmick Puppet lock under another card I put in my extra deck. Because hand traps are a thing in this format.
I wonder who else plays triple tack in their main deck. Card's way too good to pass up.
Another consistency card.
Gold Sark for that tragedy.
Yep. Because we don't like hand traps.
Exactly. It's an ultimate sexy.
Yeah, it's an ultimate. I love it. This is for Chimera, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You can also recycle this. Actually, the most cracked card in the deck.
Yeah.
That's actually the best card.
One of the
in deck.
most worst worded cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. This card says you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And you just get to watch me. Every time I activate this, people just get pissed and they immediately Baron pop it. And then I just recycle it with the kit. And then this card, I've been seeing a lot of people running.
I ran that in my side.
It actually came up a lot. It's broken. It's really good in the mirror, and which Despia is a relevant deck right now. So that's really broken in the mirror. And it's good for other decks too, because there's so many times I would search this over the branded in red. I would set this, and then I would bring back like a Mirror Jade or something, and then fuse off their board and break their board that way. And then the one Retribution.
Nice.
That's it for the main.
Now I played Banishment in my side deck
Banishment
with
gives so much.
Blazing. Brightest Blazing, Branded King. Card's broken.
That card is broken.
Who said Dark Ruler on your turn? I did.
And it adds itself back.
Exactly.
The extra deck is a little controversial.
I remember spamming that like 3 times in one duel, and I think it was Jack was like, "Yo, stop it! Knock my shit off."
So for the extra deck, normal, one Lubellion. You're always gonna recycle this card, so you don't need more than one. The most broken extra deck card. Can't be
Card that's probably
targeted or
banned.
used for fusion, and the fact that it couldn't be used for fusion actually came up because someone tried to super poly and take this, and they couldn't. Drago Stapelia. I usually summon this card after I use up the Dragoon Negate. I'll summon this, so I have another Negate on board. This card is really good. You can send it. You can send it to summon Quem on end phase, or it's a card that helps you out like a Dragoons or something too, because it's unaffected by monsters from extra decks the turn you summon it. So guess what? They want to make a Noir. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm unaffected too. I just beat over it.
Titanic was good. That's one of the ones I cut.
Combo card. Actually, it's funny because I told you should run it, and then I cut it to test it without it, and it actually came up, and I lost a match because I didn't have this.
It's also good against Flu, which is coming up again.
Yeah, fuck Flu. One of the best cards in the extra deck. Dragoon. I always try to turbo this out and make Mirror Jade later because this can't be targeted, destroyed, and it's good for time too because you can just pop their card.
With a good super poly target.
Yes, the Mud Dragon. This card is getting even better. You can use this actually to change it to fire, so Fire King can't target their stuff.
Guru is better.
Yeah. Speaking of Guru, we got that.
Yeah, Mud Dragon's good for the Fire King. I didn't think about that.
Send this off the. You can make it fire and they can't target their stuff. So I did that to Dan last week and just shut him down.
That's rude.
He wasn't happy. He got too owed. Grua, Fusion, you know. And then 2 Albion, that's kind of normal.
That's normal. Guardian Chimera.
Guardian Chimera.
Yup.
This is really good against Fire King too, because a lot of stuff is Wing Beast or whatever. So like you can easily just summon Albaz and just go into this.
And then you summon out Albaz again, and
Yes, sir.
then you fuse the shit away.
And then Lulu Wall Lilith. I usually send this. I don't ever summon it. I send it off the.
Yeah, remember, two
Automatically.
4s don't make a 12, Tim.
Yeah. Good card for time.
Love that card.
I side it in every time it gets close to time. I side it in.
Better card for time.
The Quertus.
Is also good against Flu.
This card is very broken. You can't kill me if I summon this. Like it's not gonna happen, and it floats into an Albaz.
And this is also good against Fire King because it likes all their monsters are not level 8.
Exactly. So
All of
you
them are
make
like
this
6 and
just turn
7.
the monsters to 0. It's like they make their board, they go to battle, and you're just like, okay,
End of
of
main,
make
yep.
all their attacks 0, they just pass. The most conventional card is just one Mirror Jade.
I played 2.
Everyone plays 2, but I play 1 just because I don't have the room
Card's
for it.
amazing.
That's controversial because everyone's like, oh, play it at 2, which I did for the longest time. But Cashier is not really a thing
with-
anymore, and you can just recycle this.
But with ad lib, I mean, you can just keep cycling it. Yeah.
Yeah, plus Adlib, yeah. So there's ways you can recycle it. You don't need it at 2.
Nathan Kuster is on the up and rise now.
Yeah.
And because of D-Shifter, yeah.
Because D-Shift.
All right, I think that's it.
Unless they want to see my side deck.